Happy Monday. What's cracking, peeps? T-Money up in the heezy. Here to bring you guys a collection update. Well, no, not really. It's not a collection update. It's a different style video. I always talk about how I wish I had both editions of a movie that came in so I could do a compare and contrast type thing. So tonight, that's what I plan on doing. I just got something in the mail from Scream Factory, which Arrow released the same film about a couple weeks ago, or maybe a month ago now. So I love the movie. You guys know what I'm talking about, I'm sure. Candyman, the original. So I'm going to do unboxing where I open up the package for Candyman from Scream Factory, and then I do a compare and contrast of Arrow's release and Scream Factory's. And now, keep in mind, I have not seen or watched the Scream Factory version. I have only seen and watched the Arrow video version, which is great. So I can't do an actual compare and contrast on. Maybe that would have been a better idea to do that, but whatever. I'm just gonna show you guys the differencing in packaging, the differencing in special features, and we'll kind of just do it like that. And yeah, it'd be nice to tell you that, but I won't be able to for this video. Now, something just happened which pisses me off, but it just kind of goes to show that Scream Factory kind of has been dropping the ball lately. So I ordered one of these in the mail for a contest for my 500 subscriber contest, and I got a poster with this, and there was no poster in it. So Scream Factory, I know you don't watch my videos, but what the fuck? How do you do that? That would be like somebody ordering pasta sauce from me and sending them a box with no sauce in it. It's like, how do you forget to do that? I don't know, man. You guys need, I don't know. Fortunately, other than chronic fucking creases in the packaging, or I mean in the posters that they send you, Scream Factory hasn't dropped the ball a lot for me personally. But I mean, that's enough in itself, the fact that the posters are damaged often. But anyways, enough of the ranting. So for right now, I can only promise you guys this for my 500 subscriber contest, because this was completely empty. And I don't know if that was like their attempt at being like, ha, you already ordered one from us before, so we're not going to give you another poster. But why would they include this? Call it a fucking urban legend kit, meaning the poster and the thing, and then send me an empty tube. That was definitely a fuck up. So I'll be reaching out to them, and hopefully, like I said, I can't guarantee it, but hopefully they'll get it to me in time so I can include it for my 500 as one of my main prizes for my 500 subscriber contest. So alright, so we're not here for that reason, though. I'm here to unbox this Candyman kit, as they call it. Could have been bad. So yeah, stoked. I was hoping this was going to come in on Saturday, but I'm happy that it came today, because now I can do the compare and contrast video rather than having included it over the weekend in my update, because I wouldn't have been able to do that. So, all right. So first off, you get a poster, which is thicker than your average poster. Now, this is a Scream Factory normal size. This is the size of the Candyman poster, so it's bigger. Not going to take it out because it's just a pain in the ass, but alright, awesome. So, guys, here we have it. Scream Factory's, I don't want to say attempt, because I'm sure it's wonderful, but it's Scream Factory's version or release of the classic Bernard Rose Candyman. I am such a huge fan of this movie. I have such fond memories of watching it. Okay, so my neighbor, shout out to Sean, Chris, and Nick, their mom was like an avid horror watcher. Some of the earliest horror memories, aside from like my own house, my father watching Hammer and Vincent Price films and stuff, is going over to that house and just all like the horror movies that their mom had just taped on VHS tape after VHS tape. Killer Clowns from Outer Space, Candyman, Hellraiser, all those classic movies she had, and a lot of them for the first time. I like not watching them all the way through always, but just I have memories of watching scenes from all those movies over there at that house. So, I love this movie. Honestly, the opening sequence with the couple and they say the name in the mirror and then the blood starts trickling down the ceiling. It's just, it spooked the shit out of me. It's one of the few films, I always say this too, that actually scares me. And not so much to this day because I've seen it so many times now, and I'm 32 years old, Chris, but growing up for a long time, if somebody asked me of a horror movie, like not even The Exorcist, like no, Candyman scared me. The scariest scene to me, and I don't know why, but just I guess being a kid, was the scene, and I know I've mentioned this before, when what's her name? Virginia Madsen is in the parking garage, and Candyman kind of makes his first appearance, and he goes, he calls her name from across the parking lot in that deep voice, Helen, Helen, or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Oh man, sends shivers up my spine to this day. So creepy, and there he is in his trench coat, or his whatever, I love it. So good. So awesome. So finally we can pair this with the Candyman. I'm a huge fan of Candyman 2, Farewell to the Flesh as well. I love that movie. But, alright, so, what you get for the Scream Factory edition is an alternate slipcover, which is actually pretty rad. I kind of like that. I love that. Cabrini green sequence. Or this. Very, very, it's a scuff mark, not a scratch, but on the side there, that's okay. Candyman, baby. Classic. Alright, so, what I'm here to do is to just show you guys the two releases, and we're going to go over the specs for each release so you can determine for yourselves which edition is right for you. For me, there was never a doubt in my mind for a second that I wasn't going to grab both of these because I love Candyman. But just to preface this too by saying, or not preface, but keep in mind that Candyman is Region B, I believe. It says Region B on the back. So, yes. Arrow's version is Region B locked. I don't know if they're going to be coming out with an all-region version. I actually don't really know if this is all-region, to be fair, either. But it says Region B, so we're going to rock with that. And then, of course, you have Scream Factory's edition, which is all-region, or Region A. Alright, so, starting with the limited edition contents on the Arrow release version, we have 2-disc edition featuring 2 cuts of the film and exclusive bonus content. Exclusive packaging featuring newly commissioned artwork by Gary Pullen, a limited 40-page perfect bound booklet reproducing the original hand-painted storyboards by writer Bernard Rose, writer-director, fully illustrated collector's booklet featuring new writing on the film by festival programmer Michael Blythe, 6 postcard-sized original UK lobby card reproductions, reversible poster featuring new and original artwork, so that's cool. Double-sided poster. Alright, so let's see. Disc 1 on the Arrow release, brand new restoration of the US R-rated version from a new 4K scan of the original negative, supervised and approved by writer-director Bernard Rose and director of photography Anthony B. Richmond. 5.1 DTS HDMA, and original uncompressed stereo 2.0 audio, brand new audio commentary with writer-director Bernard Rose and actor Tony Todd. Awesome. Brand new audio commentary with authors Stephen Jones and Kim Newman. Let's see. Where did I say Be My Victim? Brand new interview with actor Tony Todd. It Was Always You, Helen. Brand new interview. So you get interviews with Virginia Madsen, brand new interviews with Tony Todd. The Writing on the Wall, production design of Candyman, a brand new interview with production designer Jane Ann Stewart. Forbidden Flesh, the makeup effects of Candyman, brand new interviews with special makeup effects artists Bob Keane, Gary J. Tunnicliffe, and Mark Coulier, whatever. A Story to Tell, Clive Barker's The Forbidden. Writer Douglas E. Winter on Clive Barker's seminal books of Blood and Candyman's source story, The Forbidden, Urban Legend Unwrapping Candyman. A critical analysis of the film with writers Tanariv Duo and Stephen Barnes. Sorry, that's a name. There's a lot of stuff on this release, man. 3 rarely seen Bernard short films, newly restored in HD. A Bomb with no name on it. The Wreckers and Looking at Alice. So that was all on disc 1, right? Disc 2 is the original UK. So disc 1 is the US R-rated version. Disc 2 is the original UK theatrical version. Let's see. Brand new restoration of the original UK theatrical version, featuring alternate, more graphic footage, original uncompressed stereo. Okay, blah, blah, blah. The Cinema of Clyde Barker, The Divine Explicit. A brand new in-depth interview with Clyde Barker on Candyman and other film adaptations on his work. Wow. So this actually is... And I actually didn't take the time to sit down and read the specs, and considering how much I love this film, I'm kind of ashamed of myself for not doing that until now. But it's a terrific release. So I don't know how Scream Factory is honestly going to beat that. Not gonna lie. Just saying, that's a nice release. Alright, so Scream Factory. 2 discs. Disc 1, theatrical cut. Disc 2, unrated cut. Disc 1, new 2K restoration from a new 4K scan of the original negative, supervised and approved with writer-director Bernard Rose and Anthony B. Richmond. Could it be the same transfer? Probably. More than likely. New audio commentary with Bernard Rose and actor Tony Todd. New audio commentary with authors Stephen Jones and Kim Newman. Audio commentary with Bernard Rose, Clyde Barker, producer Alan Poole, and actors Tony Todd, Virginia Madsen, and Casey Lemons. Sweets to the Sweet, The Candyman Mythos, Clyde Barker, Raising Hell, Bernard storyboards, theatrical trailers, TV spots, still gallery. Okay, disc 2, unrated cut, new 2K restoration from a 4K scan of the original negative with unrated HD inserts from a rare print. New Be My Victim interview with actor Tony Todd. New It Was Always You, Helen, an interview with Virginia Madsen. Those 2 are on the Arrow release. Same with the interview with production designer Jane Ann Stewart. New Forbidden Flesh, The Makeup Effects Candyman, again on both releases. Interviews with special makeup effects Bob Clean, same. New A Story to Tell, same. The Forbidden. So, honestly, I'm trying to... New Urban Legend Unwrapping Candyman. Yep, it's on here too. So most of these releases are essentially the same. The only difference, I would say, is probably the packaging. If you guys know of any small differences, aside from the obvious, like the packaging, I think the Arrow release is probably nicer, as Arrow always gives you the booklet, the reversible poster. I mean, it's just a nicer kit. But still, it's cool that Scream Factory included an additional slipcover, so you kind of have your choice between the 2. But, I mean, I would say... You know, get them where you live. So if you're in the UK, get the Arrow release. If you're in the US, get the Scream Factory release. But honestly, they're both really nice. So, you know, I don't know how worth it is actually to have them both, considering, as far as what I could see, small differences, I think, on some of the special features on disc 1, but essentially the same. The same audio commentaries, the same new. It looks like they kind of just used a lot of the same source material for this release. Not to say that either one of them, I mean, a lot of work went into both of these. There's that phone. I guess I'm going to go, guys, because I don't really know what else to say. I'm going to give you an up close and personal. Hopefully you guys can read that, and then this, what I should have done, is just done that. Hopefully you guys can see that. It's about as close as I'm going to get. So, yeah. Awesome. My bad, it was blurry. I don't know if it's on there, hopefully. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. Let me know what you think. Just trying to do something a little bit different, I guess. It would have, like I said, it would have been nice. I really like this. It's cool. If I had watched them both. But honestly, I'm going to assume that they are the same transfers. If you guys know, let me know so I can, you know, I'm going to watch them both. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great night. See you soon. Peace.